I'm making this video because I was talking about possibly buying a tiller, but it wasn't working. But there's a tiller at the yard sale I worked at, and I really would love to have a tiller. Actually, now, I guess I would still till this area. See, all this green is like this wild green grass that you find growing amongst in little clumps. It doesn't stretch out. It doesn't spread like regular grass. It's a wild grass. But I have a lot of it here. It needs to be mowed. Of course, that zero turn can't come this over here. This is too sticks and uneven and crap that will hurt it. And this is all grown up. This is the tree that I need to burn. The tornado that came through my backyard, crushing stuff, was a big oak tree that came, the roots actually extended to the other property. We never got it cut up. It had poison ivy on it. He said later the neighbor cut it. And then it was this big pine tree next that hit. The pine tree has 4 sections cut because it's big around, and this is one. There's 3 more rolled up against the fence line over there. We cannot see them today. And then it hit another tree. Well, that tree it's still halfway there. Let's see if we can see it. I don't know. I was supposed to talk about tilling, and I'm talking about the tornado again. Okay, the top of this tree right here in front of me, it looks kind of bushy now. We were in our nice, had plenty of rainfall summer here, June the 20, to June the 24th, I think, 25th. Okay, so that's that tree. And then it fell on this one, and this one was leaning over. It had taken off the roof of my pen. Anyway, that's this tree here in front of us fell later. That wasn't 2019. Anyway, so this area here beyond this tree and over here was what I recently, last year, these are just, oh gosh, there are stickers amongst them. These are just a vine that pulls up real easy and it scatters real easy, but it's the first thing to grow back on the area that I hand clear. I clear this land by hand, in other words, hand clear. And this stuff just takes over. So I go and get the yuck out of it and these things out of it, and a lot of stickers out of it. And the first thing grows back is this vine stuff. Here's an area I've worked on more. I have to get the, I put a bunch of leaves on too, raking. But I have to get the shovel and I have to dig up. I found 3 mimosa trees. Actually, it was 2 last fall when I started doing this area. And I got it all brown, all to the brown, cleared it. And I found 2 trees. I marked them because they died down, I guess, for the winter. Anyway, here's the bigger one, mimosa. I like mimosa trees. We had some as you come up the driveway, but they finally died. They have a short lifespan, I've learned. These 2, and a third, and a 4th one. So I got 4 coming up. These 3 here are close together. I had that pulled, well, okay, up to a point. There's a burn spot. I had a lot pulled up here where I have my pen. This is my new pen. I get in trouble if I use my husband's shop for my stuff. So I use my shed here that came off my other property when I met him. And it's supposed to have a pathway to it. And I started making posts, but that's a real good looking post, and it was burnt once. Shaky too. And not good at the bottom. But anyway, so this was clear. And then I directed my attention to all of this poison ivy that grew up on the side of this building. It was just maddening. I mean, look, this is a poison ivy vine right here. I cut it. That's a poison ivy. That's thick, isn't it? That's thick around. Huge. Anyway, yeah, I need a tiller. William, you're the one wondering, what do I have to till? I think, even though I asked you what you tilled, this. I had the guy behind us with his tractor coming. He volunteered. And I asked him, if he would do this area so I could get it cleared out. But if you don't till it, get some of that crap from growing back, you're really wasting your time. And I'm tired of, like I say all the time, I'm tired of spinning my wheels. And that's why I lay stuff out like it's an old blanket, this tent thing, tarp tent. I lay it out to try to smother some of the stuff from growing back. I need a tiller. I'll show from the front because I got this video going this much. Oh, I sound gripey. I'm not gripey. I just wish I had a tiller. So I'm going to work the rest of this year somewhere, and that's one of the first luxury items that I'm going to buy is a tiller I can manage, because I'm 64 years old. I'm a woman. I shouldn't be having to do this by hand. And all this property over here belongs to us, and I want it where you can walk through it. I don't want a bush edge. I want to be able to enjoy some of that back there. It gets real shady. I mean, we've got plenty of shade on this property, but back. But I mean, there's a tree that went down, and that's a lot of what we have there on top of it. And here, pieces of it. I mean, the property line goes way over. I would like to not come down on this hill. They built this, when we put this trailer here in 1998, when it was brand new, in 1998. They had built up the mound. All this is a little junk stuff, you know. It'll take a little effort to cut it down. But why do it if you can't till it up? You're wasting your time. And I've spun my wheels a lot. There's a crepe myrtle I planted. I didn't keep it trimmed out. I don't think it ever really bloomed to suit me, because that's so tall you can't see it if it blooms. Here's the front. There's my palm tree. Here's the front to the side. But we're going to walk over here to where the double bridges are. When we had the, I'm out of breath, huh? When we had the new trailer put in, oh, ouch! It fell on my head. There's a dead branch. I always pull them down if I see them dead. Gonna fall later. Have to pick it up later. Might as well pick it up while I'm here. That's my theory. But it had a porch on it with a covered porch, and it was good wood. And so he took that wood, and it was just a single wide small porch, but it was nice. And he took it and made these two double bridges, 1998. They're scary now. And they're not bridges like go up and have a rail. They're just a plank bridge straight across. But it's still cool. If I had learned anything when I wanted to learn, I went to Lincoln Parish Park before to take the kids swimming. And there's a bridge over there. I mean, it's a great big old bridge. I can never build one like that. It's a walk across bridge, you know, not drive across. But I was up under it. I was studying how they made it, because I wanted to make a curved bridge with a rail like that. Duh. Want to and do are two different things, aren't they? Man, you can't hardly see over here. There is what I call a dry creek. Sometimes there's water in it. I planted some yucca here and there, because yucca's an evergreen, and it looked pretty when you can see it. There's some of my yucca. Trees that have fallen, I try to get them over here. Somewhere to burn them up. I don't want them. Anyway, so the bridges are over the dry creek, and over here the dry creek is really low, nothing there. Snakes maybe. And all this other stuff is not showing up anything. But the way the two bridges are, if someone dug it out, you could very easily make an island in the middle. And there was this dogwood. There it is. It's a very leaning dogwood that Mark said was going to fall down. But I said, well, if we cut this and this on it, it could still survive. It'd be right in the middle on that island. That never came to pass. Break that. Get in here. Okay, I'm about on the island. See, it goes slow here. Oh, this, I don't know what you call this plant. Mark says deer like to eat on it. It has little red berries on it sometimes. But here's the island. Okay, and the water's over there. Need some dirt on your roots there, dear. Talking to the dogwood. Here's where we get deep. We get deep into I haven't been out here forever. And it goes down there. My kids, I don't know if they drug that tarp there, but they used to come out here and playhouse. And there's a big sewer pipe. I mean, big. I thought it was always there. They drug it there from somewhere. I didn't know that for a while. Okay, here's one bridge. Let go of me. Do I dare walk across the bridge? I need to get the leaves off, huh? Don't leaves deteriorate the wood. Yeah. Get this sticker off me. I can walk across. If I fall in and get hurt, y'all gonna save me? Report to somebody, whoever's watching. Nobody's watching. I'm not live streaming. I'm gonna cut that tree down. Here's what I'm doing. I'm cleaning off the leaves with my foot. Do it the other foot. Ooh, shaky right now. So I was not wanting to come on here because it'd be shaky, and here I am bouncing around cleaning leaves. Let's get over to the other side. Ha ha! And the other bridge is over there. Where is it? Oh, it's right over there. This is some of the deeper part of the dry creek, which it has trees that grow down on the bank that fall in from time to time. Some that break off and just look cool. Like this one. See? And yeah, I like to zoom. See? It's about what? It's over 10 foot down from the bridge. It would be a really cool, interesting spot if it just wasn't grown up. If I could just till it. I need a tiller. This is why I need a tiller. Part of why. It's not what I was currently working on with my coops, but this was my dream at one time to develop this out to a cool little pond spot. Here's the other bridge. The other bridge one time caught on fire. It was burning out here, and it caught a little bit on fire. So that's why I used to think it was the sturdier one. And where's that big old pipe? It's somewhere that way. I don't know where the concrete came from. I'm not sure. That's not that pipe though. That's a different pipe we're looking at over there, right there. Because this is a big one. I'm not sure where it is. It's all growed up, y'all. Oh, terrible. Growed up. Those leaves on that side were wettish, real wet, damp, like they don't dry out. Sun hits over here more, so I'm gonna wipe them off. I don't know if how far I need to go. Where was it burned at? I mean, I'm not light. I'm good 160 something, maybe 170. I don't know. I would come over here sometimes, a couple times. I sit on the edge of it and, talk on the phone or something. This is a long video. Me doing this, huh? Well, somebody recently, I was wanting to bring them out here who I'd never brought. I like to show my friends, but it's been a while. It's been a while since I really thought about it because I haven't given it up, but I feel like I have. Anyway, it looks better. Now just to kill some of this vegetation down. Since Mark started mowing, and he does mow. See, there's the edge of the yard there. See, our property goes still a little ways this way. Not terribly far, but a little far. And then all the way down to the back. We're in the front section. To the side of the front, And, see, this was good wood. And making them straight across like that. I've never gone and looked underneath them to see how he how he put them together. But there we go. Like, how many feet is it? To the edge. 1, 2, 3, 4. This is approximate, of course. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. So about 14 feet or so across. Or so. All this dead. I need to make me a burn pile out here and just torch it. Torch it. Louisiana's so humid, you can't really go wrong with starting a fire unless you did have a bad leaf fire. that had gotten to the neighbor's yard. It was scared me, so I called the fire department on myself. It's not the first time. Probably won't be the last time, though. I haven't had to do that in a while. Oh. See, I can come through here, and this plant that I say the deer like, it breaks off real easy. And if it's a little dry, like we haven't had good rain, it's really easy. And then I go back with a shovel and get them better, closer to the ground. They don't trip you everywhere, but they break easy. It's a big one. I like to do it where I can bend them back. And they come up. And if I got all these out of here, it'd make a world of difference because I've done it before. Yep, I've done it before. I mean, this is a nothing plant. Nothing to get rid of, but it will grow back if you don't dig it up. You can tell if you're like me and you go pulling up stuff. Some things are harder. You learn which ones are which, and some are really hard, some are easy. And usually the ones that are really easy are the ones that always grow back. Always grow back first, always grow back plentiful. The nuisance ones. See, that's what all that, oh my finger, that's what all that is right there, mostly, is that deer plant. The plant that the deer love. This is one, it's big, this is one. Use two hands, you can't use two hands in the camera. See, what they do is they block the vision. And make you think it's a jungle out here when it's just a bunch of these lightweights. So I got the lightweights thinned out. Yeah, a whole lot better. A whole lot better. I'm not gonna start singing. That silly, stupid Michelle. Well, this could be my next burn spot right here on the edge of the island. Pile everything up over here. This video got boring.